You don't need warm-ups to avoid hurting your voice or to get the blood flowing. I unlock false chord screams for students all the time without any warm-ups. But these are more like calibration exercises, quick reminders that help you find the right placement for your false chord screams faster. So short on time, skip them. But these 3 exercises I'll show you will help lock in the fundamentals. Exercise 1. This will make it easier for you to get more powerful, louder false chord screams. So a lot of people use breath to power their false chord screams. This makes them sound weak and thin and run out of air. Instead, you want to use voice to power your screams. This gives you that full, powerful sound. And even though I teach this to people forget this all the time and wonder why their screams sound airy. This exercise reminds you. So first, I want you to just exhale. Let all the air out. Now I want you to sing a clean note in your talking voice using the E vowel and project it forward. E. So I want you to switch back and forth between breath and voice 10 times. E. 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 E, 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 E. Oh, and by the way, if the notes that I'm singing in this video are too high or too low for your voice, then don't worry. I've made some free downloadable MP3s of the same warm-up for different voice types. So check that out, link is in the description. And it'll also show you how to get free live feedback from me if that's what you're interested in. Exercise 2, the false chord isolation exercise. So there's a huge problem. Many who try false chord screams accidentally switch back to fry screams without knowing it. This happens because they're so used to using their vocal cords for fry distortion that they forget how to use their false chords. So this exercise I'm about to show you trains you to isolate your false chords so you don't slip back into fry. So in order to do this, I want you to imitate the sound when somebody scores a goal in a hockey match. It's like a buzzer sound. Or when somebody gives the wrong answer on a game show. So when you do this, I want you to get it clean and clear. I don't want you to hear any fuzz behind it, like or any breathiness behind it. I want you to get it clean, clear, and strong. Now hold that buzzer sound while you say the following vowels. O. So if you can't hold it cleanly on any specific vowel, then that probably means that it's going to be harder for you to false chord scream with that vowel with control. Now I want you to try saying A, B, C with that buzzer sound. A, B, C. And side note, if any of this makes you cough, that's actually okay. This exercise isn't meant to be something that you stay doing forever. Things start feeling more comfortable when you start to distort your false chords. So speaking of which, that brings us to exercise 3. How do we remind you how to get distortion from your false chords? So a lot of people can get their false chords going, but then they can't get any distortion out of them. And they get stuck on that buzzer sound. This exercise I'm about to show you trains you to place the vibrations in the right spot for distortion. So I want you to say the following really nasally. And you want it to be as bright and as loud and as annoying as possible. The more annoying, the better. And this will remind you where to place false chord screams for maximum distortion. This way, when you take this sound, where you've isolated your false chords and you place this in the nasal way, then it will sound distorted. And that feels very comfortable. So as a recap, use 3 exercises to calibrate your voice for false chord screams. 1, use voice, not breath, and this will make your screams more powerful. The second exercise is that you should use the buzzer sound on all of your vowels to help isolate your false chords. The third exercise is that I want you to do a nasal ah, which reminds you where to place the scream for maximum distortion. So I want you to do these for the first 30 days as you're getting used to doing your false chords. Eventually, you'll be able to jump straight away into false chords without needing these reminders. A, B, C. Now, everyone's voice is different, so remember, if you're struggling with any of these or need some extra help, remember that free training that I method. So if you want downloadable versions of these warm-ups and exercises for your voice type, then click the link in the description to get those free MP3 downloads. It'll also show you how to get free live feedback from me if that's what you're interested in. So now you know how to do these warm-ups, how do we take this to the next level for our screams? Well, you're in luck. Watch this video right here.